All right, so we got Xelis V3 hard fork hooked up with Cellhasher. We're using TNN Miner, which is made by one of the developers and contributors to Xelis. All you'll need to do is come into the settings, make sure that you have ADB. You will probably want screen copy, which will help you mirror, and then Python is needed as well. So these are all external packages that you download onto your system, and then you can put the paths there. You will need to set Python as an environment variable. So if you don't know what that is, you can look that up so you know. You can verify that it's there. Or you can click all these buttons to kind of help you sort of get started. Make sure you save that. You're going to want your devices to have USB debugging enabled. That's enabled in the developer options of your devices. And it will look like this once you get them connected. These devices are on Ethernet. So I make sure that they have connection. If we screen mirror them, they're probably going to be running some other things. So we can see that they're popping up. I'm going to go ahead and close this for now. Miner. All you're going to do is click the Cellhasher miners. This is going to import our list of miners. You'll see Xelis V3. You will need Python. You can check what is being ran. It's really open, and you can see and you can change this up to meet your needs. The run script as well. These are environment variables that are open in Cellhasher. You can make your own custom miners if you want, and you can use our flight sheets that are open environment by following this format here. There's a stop and uninstall script as well. From there, you're going to make a flight sheet. It's really easy. You'll hit add new flight sheet. You'll select the miner type, so it'd be like Xelis V3. You'll put your wallet address, name it anything you want, how many threads, worker name if you want one, an algorithm. For example, for Xelis, we're going to end up doing something like this. You have your stratum, your pool that you want to connect to. I recommend connecting to a pool that you have a low ping at. You can check the pools and see. I think hero miners might have a lot of hash rate, so it's up to you in your thought process if you want to help distribute that, which is recommended. An algorithm, you're going to want to type this out, 2 hyphens, and then Zel, another hyphen, V3. Address, you do need the Zel in front of it with the colon. You can grab your address. I won't show how to get your address because you should know how to do that. If you don't, it's okay. There is a web wallet. You can look up what the web wallet is on Xelis, and you can get that. And you'll just hit update, and then you have your flight sheet. Then you come over here to assignments, and it's quite easy. You're going to make add new bulk sheet, and you're going to do Xelis V3. I'm going to do box 2, and you're going to select a flight sheet. So we're going to do Xelis like that. I'm actually going to change the name here to box 2 so it shows up for me. And then I'm going to scroll on over to this Xelis one because this is our new one. I'm going to drop it right here. If you need to, double check, you can see what it is or change it. And we're going to drag the devices in here. So we are going to select these devices. If you select them here like this, then it is super easy. You can go over to Miner and you can find them here. This little green check is going to tell you that Termux is installed. Termux is an application that you will need to run. It gives you a little Linux environment that will allow you to get like Ubuntu or really anything. If Termux is not installed, it will show up like this. All you need to do is click that button, or if you don't have them, what you can do is you can hold Control, drag all of these miners. It says I got 22 devices connected, or 20, whatever it is, and you can just right-click and you can install Termux on all of them if you don't. If you don't have anything selected, it will run, all of these things will run, and these actions in this bulk sheet will run on every device. If you have everyone selected like this, the same thing will happen. If you have 1 selected or 2 selected or 3 selected, it will only run on these 3 devices. So if you're troubleshooting devices, that is how you do it. First things first, you can't run the miner without installing the miner. So we're going to go ahead and hit install on the miner. To check our progress, we can go back to devices here. We'll select our devices, go to mirror, and then we can start the mirror. Remember, the selection is global. So if you have a lot of devices connected, it does help to do this. Looks like I have a couple devices oriented the wrong way, which is, whatever. It's okay for now. You can use these actions on your devices to, control, click into your phones, really anything you want to do. and stuff like that. So you can see it's downloading. So this might take a little bit to download depending on your internet connection or your speed. If you're having problems and something just completely failed and you totally know it failed, I recommend typing termux -change -repo into one of these devices, and it will allow you to select a mirror, which is essentially download links for packages, and then choose your region, whether it's North America, Asia, Europe, Oceania, or Oceanic, however you want to say it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pause this for just a little bit while these are downloading Ubuntu and getting set up with the miner. So I just realized now that it wasn't showing everything in the screen, so I'll quickly run over this again. You'll go to your settings tab, which is on the side here. You're going to add in all of these packages. You'll need these. You can download them. Here you can verify them. Python environment variables. You need to have it set as a path in your environment variables. From there, you'll go to your devices. You need to enable USB debugging, which is in your developer settings. You can get to developer settings by tapping the build number on your phone in the settings and about phone 7 times. That enables developer settings. From there, you can go to miner types. You're going to click Cellhasher miners. This will import the miner, and you can see Xelis V3 is right here. You can check what is being ran on the miner. It's all open, the run script, everything. This is ran by, this miner is a compiled miner by TNM Miner, which is Triton. He is one of the contributors to Xelis. So there is a fee that he has on it. It's nothing crazy. And, developers, it does support developers. You can try to find other miners if you want that don't have fees and compile them yourselves. And then you can also write scripts. This allows you to write scripts. There's shortcuts. There's all kinds of different things connected. If you want to make your own script, these are open environment variables that you can have that are open in Cellhasher. These are linked to the flight sheets. So the flight sheet, you can go and add a new flight sheet. For example, a flight sheet will look like this. This is our Xelis flight sheet that I've created for testing. You'll get your address. You do need to put the Zell in front of it with a colon. You do need a stratum. I recommend a pool that has a ping connection that is low in milliseconds. Also, try to spread out your hash rate. I think Hero Miners probably has more hash rate than it probably should. I think it's over 50% right now, so keep that in mind. Your threads, your worker name. You can do this, per phone if you wanted to. If for my sake, I'm going to do per box. Algorithm, do 2 hyphens Zell -V3, and then you'll just hit update or confirm. Assignments, you'll go ahead and you'll add new bulk sheet. You'll add a new bulk sheet. You'll do Xelis, V3 or something similar, and then you'll select your flight sheet. It will turn up like something like this. Where you can install termux. If you don't have termux, it looks like this. Devices that have termux already have the check mark. Termux is a Linux, small Linux environment for your Android that can run packages and everything of that sorts. So you can install it if you need to. You can select multiple devices and you can control and drag them. I have other devices selected there. That's why it says 24. So I'm just going to unselect them for now. And it looks like I accidentally dragged those devices out of there. So this is a perfect example. You can go and hit select all in the devices tab if you have a group selected or all your devices. And then you can go back to your miner or anywhere, and it should be global. Hold control and drag those in. So now we can see that all of those are selected. If you hit none, no devices are selected. Any action that you do will happen on all devices. If you have all selected, obviously, it's going to happen on all devices. If you have just 1 or 2 or 3 selected, it'll happen on just those devices. To install the miner first and run the miner, you do need to install the miner first. We did already press install the miner, so we'll go ahead, go back to Mir, and we'll check it just to make sure that everything is good to go. So it looks like if it completes, you'll start seeing Xelis V3 installation complete, and it looks like we're doing good. We have it complete on all of these devices here so far. We'll wait for all of these screens to load. If you're having trouble mirroring your screens, you can stop them and start them after a few moments. That should help. A graphics card is recommended for 20 plus screens. If you're using a single phone, it shouldn't be that bad. So everything is completed here. We can go ahead and run the miner. You can stop this. Another way to get a mirrored screen is if you have the screen copy path set in your settings, you can go to devices, expand a device card, and you can hit mirror on a single device. And this gives you really great control and visibility of your device. It's really clear. It's nice. Let's go back to the miner now. So I'm just going to unchoose none, and we're just going to click run. This is going to run our flight sheet. And if you go back to mirror, well, first let's select our devices again, mirror, so that it's mirroring all of those devices. It's going to close and reopen Termux. It's going to forward to Prudistro and log into the Ubuntu client. And from there, we're going to start mining. It's that easy. It pushes your flight sheet directly to everything that you need, and you are good to go. You can see that we're at 1.5 kilohash on some of these, which is insane. All things considered, these devices are running like 4 or 5 watts. So 1.5, 1.35, it might come down here and there. If you have proper cooling, it might work better. But I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing accepted shares here soon, but this definitely will show up in the pool. Let's see. So all of our screens disappeared on us there. That's all right. So we can see that, I have a box 1 and somehow we're getting 80 kilohash. I gotta take a screenshot of that. That's amazing on one box. We're waiting for box 2 to show up on the pool. So if I just hit refresh, we'll see if we start seeing another box. Nothing yet. Nothing yet on that. Unless we accidentally did box 1, which again, we can check. And we can see if we actually updated that. We did update it to box 2, so the new devices will show box 2 as they come online. But that is simply how you do it. You never know what to expect with phones, so definitely go ahead and try it. It might take 5-10 minutes to get onboarded with phones, but nonetheless, there you are, and there is your video.